Hello everyone, hey going, and welcome back to Mini Motorways. We're on the world tour of expert mode. I think today's going to be fairly difficult just doing Zurich. Well then, this is certainly going to be interesting. I mean, at least that is a nice easy spawn, but my goodness, I'm just going to be so split between taking tunnels and taking bridges. Alright, well I've just been doing the swapping and now we have number 2 coming in. I don't really know how much I would like that from the start. It's a little bit claustrophobic, but I guess it works. I probably do want to make sure that no one comes in and spawns right here, because that would be very claustrophobic then. Aha, well there we go. That is certainly the first time that I've seen 6 on the board, and so out of everything there, I can't refuse the motorway, can I? But like I said, I'm just going to be so split between 3 instead of now 2, or usually 2. Oh, okay, well at least with that road there, it didn't go and spawn any closer to the other 2, but did you have to go and spawn right on the blue road? I guess I'll gonna delete it in a second anyway, so it's not a massive deal. I just have to make sure that I leave enough room for everyone to get through where I want them to, like blue's going through, and now with that guy as well. Okay, I usually try and leave it a little bit longer until I connect things in, but my goodness, at 18 points I've already got 4 very grid-like buildings. And so I guess something along these lines is going to be my only option. And look, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I'm not entirely sure if I just want to be locking things away at what, like 30 points, let's call it. I mean, the only saving grace with this map is the fact that you do spawn with a bridge and a tunnel, and so you're not completely limited, but right now it does feel very limited. Don't you go and spawn anything that's going to be in my way, game. Oh, that is my biggest worry at the moment. Not the roads just joining in, no, just not being able to get around anything. Oh, okay, well, that is going to take at least one of my bridges, but in a second, aka right this second, I will be getting the option to either take a bridge or a tunnel. Now, I'm trying to think late game, what is going to be better? I can either take a tunnel to be able to get through, or I think bridges, especially now, are going to be a lot more effective. And as I've said before, but honestly, especially on this map, I would love to know what is the percentage of people that are not in their right minds, and who are those people that are taking traffic lights and even road tiles. You just don't need either of them. You never run out of either. But the fact that you have 3 options to pick from and only 8 weeks, you just can't get enough of it. Either way, like I said, a bridge it will be, because I still have 1 tunnel at my disposal. Well then, once again, I'm just here waiting for the entire thing to pile up before I make any brash decisions, and I don't think I'm really at the point where I just want to be locking things in yet, but I definitely do have to draw the roads back in. What? Hang on a second, why do you have to go and upgrade like that? That honestly means that I might have to give you my motorway just straight off the get-go. I mean, I definitely won't be doing that, but it feels like I should be. I mean, I guess before it piles up anymore, especially because it is a big pancake, I should definitely just turn all of these guys around and take them over there. Ooh, but is that red road connected in? Yes, it is. Well, I was too busy just playing around with my food, which is the blues, and I just left it for too long. I mean, to be honest, it's not the worst road in the world. I just have to make sure that these guys go this way, and I think honestly it's about to be the end of the week and I'm only at 80 points, but I think I'm just gonna have to start locking people in because things are just going a bit AWOL. And like I said, this is going to be a very difficult map, I think. Come on, blue, don't you die on me now. There is only a singular pip there, and I will be taking another motorway, but there is 1 pip. Surely you guys can make it. Now there's 2. Come on, God, don't let me die. Okay, now there's another blue. I guess that's fine, but at least that one has gone away. That is a little bit of an issue, that it is buried behind the reds, and I'm trying to think, is there any way that I could get blues over there? I don't really have anyone. I mean, I guess maybe some blues will spawn up the top left eventually, but that could be ages away. You know what, now that there is 3 blue buildings at under 100 points, I believe the demand should be split up enough to where I can just chuck in a motorway when needed. See, that is the game that I have been playing, in the game that I was hoping not to lose. I mean, I guess there is a workaround, but that's where yellow we're going. But hey, you know what, I've just realized that I'm at 120 points, and so I think that I can finally afford to be locking some people in. Not motorways yet, but at least just locking in roads so blue and everyone else doesn't die. I'm also just worried about this spot, wondering if anyone can spawn there. Hello, green. Yeah, I'll take you all day. I'll just take you around the mountain as well, because I don't need anyone to be taking my one and only tunnel. Speaking of though, the choices are definitely ramping up. I mean, I guess I've still got 1 tunnel and 0 bridges, and so I guess bridge it is. But I'm just still waiting and hoping that a couple of blues will go spawn up that top left. I mean, now I have to get reds down the bottom right, and the closest red's already the closest to the other one. Maybe if I give it a couple more seconds, just a couple of reds will spawn down the bottom right. No, that is a blue building. I mean, I guess you can go straight in. No qualms whatsoever with you just being locked away at that kind of distance, but I still don't know how to deal with the other 2 red and blues. I mean, clearly I do have my motorways, and so I think before it develops a pip, I will just chuck it in so it doesn't die, but I don't know how to just do that long term. You can upgrade all you want, I can flip people around, that is fine. It's just about how to connect people in properly. However, I will just give it a few more seconds to see where everyone wants to be spawning in. Come on, just show me the money. Okay, I'll take a yellow upgrade, but that's not exactly what I was talking about. I guess red can go back to red, blue can go back to blue, and then white. Honestly, white can probably have to go back to white as well. Ooh, Another bridge? I feel as though I'm stacking up the bridges, but I've definitely been using them. Maybe if I just have a look, I've got 1, 2, 3 now, then hopefully just a couple more spawn up there, so that's definitely going to be locked in. The question now is though, will I be needing another bridge? Because honestly, most of the river has been kind of covered unless I'm going down the bottom here. I mean, I would love to get motorway 1 to cover that building and then just take that bridge back. That would certainly just open up my options to take a tunnel, but I think just given the fact that I'm using them, I might as well just keep it 1 for 1. Oh, wow, that one was close. Okay, well, let me just recollect my thoughts because I was immediately distracted by that yellow, but okay. You're a little bit pinched in there, aren't you? Maybe, actually, maybe if I just can block this up for a second and I can find a new place to spawn. I'm just hoping, yes, that side, that is exactly what I wanted. Thank you very much. Just keep going that way. Yes, exactly like that. That is what I'm talking about. There we go, my man. Thank you very much. Ooh, red, okay, before you just pile up, here we go. There you go. Don't get too crazy about the entire thing. Man, I just wish I could disconnect those roads. But anyway, there we go. Another yellow over there. Perfect, perfect. Oh, geez, I love being able to block up and then I can... Oh, I even just managed to catch them back. Wow, perfect. In every single way with the motorway going back up there. Well, you're upgrading, so at least you're the close one, but I just don't feel as though I have enough whites at the moment. As if I could just get another pocket of whites, then maybe I could motorway them from somewhere else. But here we go. Do I want my... Is it 4th and final motorway? Yeah, I think it is. Well, damn. Now both of the middle blues have upgraded, but honestly, there was no other way that I ever could have done that besides just chucking motorways at places that I didn't want to. And even then, I don't even think that I could have given them 2 roads just because of how red and yellow spawned. It's such a pinch point. I'm still just so glad that I did not use one of my motorways just to carry blues to that top left, because if I'd done that, that would have been a massive mistake. Anyway, back for... Nope, you're not what I want. You go there instead. Oh, the deadly words, last weekly choice. What do I possibly want to be taking? I think it has to be a tunnel because I don't see myself using as many bridges now that I've got 1 left. I don't see myself using as many bridges as tunnels, but I don't even know if I'm going to get far enough kind of into the game because it's expert to be really using my tunnels. So honestly, I guess it's a 50-50. It'll probably be the wrong shot, but I haven't taken a tunnel yet, and I guess if I don't take a tunnel, then there really isn't too many maps to take tunnels, so I better take a tunnel. Oh, okay, well, I guess that red and everyone is connected together then, because I've certainly missed the boat on that one. Unless, nope, yep, I definitely missed it. Jeez, okay, I don't know what I was looking at when that just got connected in, but maybe it was white, maybe it was yellow. Either way, motorway 2 is just there and set, and I guess it has plenty of people on it because it's got both parties involved. In that case, I would just turn these guys around and I guess deal with that blue in a second, but I just wish I could get that bridge back. Do I want to be connecting this guy in? I don't think so. Maybe I can just connect him in for a second so then he doesn't pile up, but definitely not going to be the major one, I don't think, or hope. I mean, I got tunnels, I got options, I've got roadways. Here you go, you go straight up there. Ooh, a white there, right there, hey? Maybe I'll just preserve a little bit of space then. You know what, I don't see any harm whatsoever with connecting this white in, as even if I eventually have to motorway it over, that'll be fine, I'll deal with it. It's not a big deal. The only thing that was remotely holding me back was the fact that if I wanted to take the blues and not use a tunnel, but that's a long way round for no reason. I've got 2 of them, and like I said, I don't think I'm going to be surviving that long, so if it's really a big deal, that is the solution right there. Another blue? What is going on? Come on, that is now 6 blues. Are you out of your mind? I mean, I guess I've got a couple of people that I'm no longer using for that top one, but that does require either a bridge or a tunnel, neither of which I'm particularly thrilled about. I mean, I have just realized I'm over 1,000 points, so that's not a bad effort and definitely describes why I'm having a few more problems, but it also means that I can start to use my motorways. Oh, there we go. Now we are certainly talking about a bit more of a challenge just with not being able to motorway directly to that one. How do I want to be playing it? I guess I will see. I just have to also see where a few more yellow spawn in, because I was also worried about a few in the middle and that yellow and those 2 blues, but if I have a few yellows spawn in the middle, I would definitely pilfer them for that other one. Oh, well, come on, right there. Out of everywhere, you could have just spawned literally 2 tiles to the left, even, I don't know, a couple to the right, and you would have been sweet, but no, you had to go and spawn directly on it. I mean, I guess thinking about it, there are worse things. I wish I had a roundabout to be able to do what I want to do, but I'm wondering, do I want to take motorway 1 from wherever it reaches to? I can go as far as you want. I guess I'll put this end in first, right there, and then, yeah, look all the way over as far as I want, and then I can just share resources. Don't stop there. What are these? What's going on? Why is this traffic all of a sudden? Get through the roundabout. God, okay. I hadn't realized that I had to force people along the road. What is going on? Why is there such a build-up? They're not even turning or going anywhere. Come on, people. Now I have to deal with the blues in the middle as well, which I guess is probably just going to be best resolved by one of these bad boys, I guess. Come on, where can you get to? Oh, you gotta get to better than that. Do better. Just be better in every way. Honestly, if I connect both of them in, that is probably going to cause more traffic than it is worth, and so maybe I can kind of force them to go where I want. Just go to that one, please. Actually, I definitely should have sent them to the other one because that one is dying first. I mean, it's kind of cleaning itself up, and so maybe it should be okay. Am I leaving that motorway in? I think I'm going to have to, especially as I'm just approaching 2,000 points, and so it's not the worst effort. I'm just a little bit worried about what is going to be happening with all these motorways just suddenly joining the party. It just seems to be ruining things. Do I need to be using my tunnel to take greens where they need to go? I think, maybe. Actually, before I do that, why don't I just immediately supplement that top right building with motorway 4, which I will delete, but you just go, yeah, up to there. I mean, hopefully all of those guys just aren't going to the left one and taking the long way round, because that would definitely kill me, but I guess I can only wait and see. And then also blue are clearing themselves up. I mean, I think I'm just at a breaking point, but I think I'm just gonna flex instead of bend and break. Yes, look at that. All 3 pips are disappearing. Come on, get rid of that last couple of there. Green and then blue, and then everyone should be good. Come on, just a few more people need to be going places. Maybe I can, you know what? I'll chuck you onto there. I've got a tunnel that takes me up to there. Lovely, just send a few more people on their way. I'll immediately delete the road as well so I don't lose it for no apparent reason, but that should be better. Come on, green, don't let me down now. I just need to be getting more people in again. I mean, okay, I will bridge all the way up, and I think I might even just leave this one in because it's getting to that time of the, well, I guess, map. I just think that I really would like my tunnel back, and there's a couple of greens to pull in. Come on, pull in. Oh, it's gonna kill me. Oh, where were those greens going? Were they going? Oh, I don't know where they were going, but hey, at least I broke 2,000 computers. That was a tough map, like I saw, but 90 days always will lead up to 100 days. Oh, actually, looking at it, I bet those greens were doing exactly what I was hoping that they weren't doing. They were coming home from just going over to the left one, and that is why the green system is struggling, because the greens are not going to their closest home, which was exactly the toss-up that I was talking about. Do I motorway them over there, or do I just tunnel them down to the bottom left guy? And hey, I guess it was maybe the wrong decision, but it very well also could have been the right decision that it allowed me to break 2,000 points, and so I guess I should just look at how that entire thing racks up. I mean, look, I guess top 4% is nothing to be ashamed of. It is no podium percentage, and it does leave me at what? 71, and so I guess there is room for improvement, but hey, on a map like that, not too shabby. But anyway, in saying that, I reckon I'm just going to finally call it there. So thank you for watching this episode of Mini Motorways. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to do the YouTube algorithmic things down below. Also, if this is the first video of mine that you are watching, then make sure to go check out any other ones I've done, or hey, maybe you even just want to consider subscribing so that you don't miss another one of these in the future. But all in all, have a good one, and see ya.